Get ready for the dictation. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start.
Speaking in the Legislative Assembly, an honorable member said, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I rise to say a few words on the budget presented by the Finance Minister. As admitted by the Minister himself, this is only an interim budget and it does not provide for any new schemes. But I dare say that the budget has been prepared with great care and impartiality to satisfy all parties. First of all, I wish to point out that we should give the greatest importance to water supply and drainage. I would request the government to give more financial aid than at present to all municipalities so that they may be able to execute more quickly water supply and drainage schemes. It is seen from the papers that the government have recently decided to permit all municipalities in the state to raise loans for the implementation of water supply and drainage schemes only from the residents of the areas concerned. In view of the present financial stringency and when the money market is shy, it is not possible for the municipalities to raise the loans from local residents who will not come forward with contribution for the loan. So, I would suggest to the government that they should revise their decision and sanction loans as at present for the execution of water supply all drainage schemes. Secondly, I would like to bring to the notice of the government another matter connected with municipal administration, namely the difficulty felt by municipal councils in securing suitable men to run their dispensaries and medical institutions. The scale of pay given for the medical employees of municipalities is much lower than that given to the employees in regular government service. As a result, doctors are not willing to work in municipal dispensaries. In view of this, I request the government to raise the scales of pay of the medical employees of the municipalities so as to bring them on a par with the government scales. At the same time, this revision should also be applied to the staff working in maternity homes and centers. In this connection, I would request the government to give more powers to the chairman of municipal councils as already resolved at the conference of chairmen of municipal councils. Thirdly, on this occasion, I would request the government to render all facilities and help for the improvement of agriculture. I would request them to do all that they can for increased production of food and also for extension of electricity to all rural parts where there are now no facilities for supply of electrical energy. In this connection, I would request the government to repair all irrigation tanks which are used for irrigation purposes. Fourthly, I would like to refer to the proposed sales tax on tobacco. The excise duty on tobacco itself is very heavy. So, this additional tax will add to the difficulties of those engaged in this trade. This is only a cottage industry and thousands of laborers earn their livelihood thereby. I would like to point out that tobacco is consumed mostly by the common man and the labor class. The levy of this new tax will affect those people who consume tobacco in large quantities. So, in due course, the industry will go out of existence. I would therefore tell the government that the very object of the government to realize the extra tax will fail. But I may agree to the levy of this extra tax if the state government persuade the center to reduce the excise duties by 50% on manufactured products.